News tonight is Lee Summit middle and high school students will be heading back to school part-time starting soon. The Lee Summit School Board is voting for kids grades 7 through 12 to begin a hybrid model January 25th before moving to 4 days a week at school on February 8th. New tonight, the president-elect is out with a $1.9 trillion pandemic plan, which could mean another $1,400 in stimulus money for eligible Americans. The plan calls for a moratorium on evictions and foreclosures through the month of September. State and local governments plus businesses would get more financial help. Joe Biden's goal is to increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour and expand paid leave for workers across the country.
Two-step plan of rescue and recovery. A two-step plan to build a bridge to the other side of the crisis we face to a better, stronger, more secure America. The American Rescue Plan that will tackle the pandemic and get direct financial assistance and relief to Americans who need it the most.
Another Biden goal is to give 100 million vaccines by the 100th day of his administration. Senate leader Chuck Schumer says the plan will be his first order of business once Democrats take control of the chamber. People in Kansas and Missouri are getting ready for the next phase of COVID-19 vaccinations. Another 2.5 million Missourians are in line to be vaccinated starting Monday, covering first responders, people over 65, and high-risk individuals. There is a problem, though. Missouri is short on doses of the vaccine. In Kansas, the state's next phase includes people 65 and older. The plan is to vaccinate these people in the next couple of weeks. Some Kansas counties say they'll be ready to move on to the next phase faster than others.
It will look different from county to county. We don't want to hold up any county. If they're ready to go and they've got the vaccines, we want them to go.
So how soon can you or a loved one get your COVID shot? KMBC 9's Brian Johnson has answers for people on both sides of the state line.
Seniors should be pleased by the developments this week.
The COVID-19 vaccine is one step closer to first responders, seniors, and high-risk individuals. Starting Monday, roughly 40% of Missouri's population will be eligible for the vaccine.
The state has been remarkable in its tackling of something that has at least in our modern times, never occurred before.
Bill Bates is the CEO of Leading Age Missouri, a senior advocacy network. Before Missouri can distribute the vaccine, the federal government must get the vaccine to each state.
How much vaccine, the timetable, still to be determined, but the doors are open for it to flow.
Kansas has a similar plan.
We're making progress, significant progress.
The federal government has secured pharmacy partnerships. Each state will work with employers, providers, and create events to get people vaccinated. People will be prioritized until there is enough vaccine for everyone.
I would say that we are all waiting.
Specifics still need to be ironed out. Bates says realistically it will be late spring or early summer before there's enough vaccine for everyone who wants it. Brian Johnson, KMBC 9 News.
In Missouri, you can find out which phase you fall into by going to mostopscovid.com. If you're in Phase 1B, Tier 1, you should ask your employer about getting the vaccine. This tier includes those in law enforcement, firefighters, and public health officials. If you're in Phase 1B, Tier 2, contact your local pharmacy or healthcare provider. This tier includes those 65 and older and those with underlying health conditions. There is information on the Kansas vaccination plan at kansasvaccine.gov. Right now, the city of Kansas City, Missouri, Jackson County, and Wyandotte County health departments are offering online surveys that you can fill out. You register with your health department. Then when it's your turn for the vaccine, the health department will contact you to schedule an appointment. As for the latest case numbers, more than 300 new cases and 7 COVID-related deaths are being reported tonight in the city of Kansas City, Missouri. Here's a look at the spread of cases in our 9-county area. Johnson County, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, and Jackson County have the most cases since the pandemic began. New answers and new frustration over the COVID deaths of over 140 people living in centers run by the Missouri Veterans Commission. It was last month a KMBC 9 News investigation revealed a state report into what went wrong, but tonight we're learning that report didn't tell the whole story. Among those who didn't get the full story, the family of 96-year-old Vertus Ambrose, who died of COVID-19 at this Missouri Veterans Commission home in Cameron.
And you can just tell that when it hit in Cameron, they were very unprepared.
That's Neil and Gail Ambrose of Kansas City. Vertus Ambrose was Neil's father.
We really know, I think at this point, that Cameron specifically had some real problems.
The real problem started in September when COVID cases surged in all 7 of the state's veterans' homes. 142 veterans died of COVID between September and December, with many of those deaths at the home in Cameron. Last month, the state released this 53-page summary report blasting the commission for failing to recognize, plan for, and respond to the outbreak. But there was a 415-page report, including names of staff members who told just how bad things got inside the state's homes. And this report wasn't released until the Missouri Attorney General said so. Getting enough PPE was one problem.
They were told to wear their N95 masks until they essentially fell apart, that they were taking masks off, putting them in a baggie, and spraying them with disinfectant and using them again the next day.
But I think that there was a sense that there was going to be some privacy.
Commission Chair Tim Noonan withheld release of the big report, fearing staff whose names were in it might get sued.
What is the consequence and the likelihood of this being used to hurt the employees in the Veterans Commission, to create a frivolous plaintiff's lawsuit? These are prudent questions that experienced business people ask. And they weren't answered.
Once the full report was out, Governor Parson told reporters he wasn't going to worry about everybody's personal lives that sit on the commission or the chairman. That's when Noonan resigned.
The only thing you want to know when you're working for somebody is if they got your back and if they're gonna take responsibility.
Because of the many changes outlined in both reports, like the availability of daily testing, COVID cases have fallen dramatically in all 7 commission homes, from 342 cases in the reports to just 23 as of 2 weeks ago. I have copies of both reports on my KMBC Facebook page.